Today's adventure brings us to the highest trailhead in the White Mountains. We'll be taking the Cap Ridge Trail, going up to Mount Jefferson. Okay, the Cap Ridge Trail, Mount Jefferson, 2.4 miles, heading out this way. Starts out over these bog bridges to get through the muddy section. Looks like a war zone. A lot of blowdowns. Kind of cool looking though. We will be continuing going this way. Alright, so this will be our second time climbing Mount Jefferson. This was number 47 for us on New Hampshire 48. 10 more times we'll have this one knocked off for the grid. Yeah, right. This is also our first time getting back above 4,000 feet since March of 2014. So we're well overdue. But, well, we were a little busy with the fire tower list. We are in just under a half a mile. I'm sure the camera's not picking it up, but we are on a consistent up right now. Nothing compared to what we're going to have once we hit the caps themselves. This is the shortest way up, being 2.5 miles, but there's also a gain of 2,700 feet in elevation. The trailhead itself, where we parked, starts at 3,008 feet.
So there's our sky for today. The sun is rising, but let's talk about cairns, or boulder trees. That is the most interesting cairn I have ever seen.
Alright, so we are at what I have seen on the internet termed as whirlpool ledge. What it is those potholes, not like the potholes that you have on your streets in your city during the winter though. These potholes were formed when the ice sheet came across this whole area, and it's figured that water started pouring down through the top of the ice sheet, almost like a waterfall. Then it would come down, and as it landed here, it would be bringing debris, rocks and sand and everything, and it hit the bottom and it would just swirl. So those rocks eventually deteriorated into these boulders to make what are called potholes right now.
There's several of them on these rocks.
Okay, and from the pothole area, you can see this ridge right here. You can get it. That would be the Cap Ridge Trail. Go a little further up. There's actually some people up there already. There they are. Let's continue to go further. That's not the actual summit of Jefferson. That's a false summit, but the whole thing is Mount Jefferson. This is the view that we're getting from here. I can hear water rushing down. Check out the skies too. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous day. Still on the Cap Ridge Trail, but we did come to the junction, which is there, with the Link Trail as we continue on to the caps. I believe that is where the potholes are. As I come back out, we have views. We also have company. We started at 7:30 and this mountain's getting full. Alright, working our way up. Get some cairns. This is tough. Working our way up the first cap. This is what we're facing.
Speed up.
They got a cloud hut from the top of the first cap. A little hazy, but come on, what a view. Just doing a quick pan. Holy moly. That's gonna be fun. Okay, there's the potholes in the rocks. Coming around to the caps. That ridge down right down there. We walked to come up this steep thing. The Lake of the Clouds is off to the left. And see that smoke? That's not a fire. That would be the cog. Coal burning cog. They only run it once. First run of the day, I believe. So if you want to get on the vintage one, you gotta get up early.
Going up. Number 3.
That's the last of the caps. Oh, and I meant to mention, we're officially above 4,000 feet. Once again, yes, the air is so much better up here. Pan around, standing on a little boulder, so try not to fall. I believe that's our destination right up there. Mount Jefferson. Okay, so as you work your way up to the summit of Jefferson, all this jagged rock, it's not talus, it's Felsenmeer. Yes, you have time to look it up before the next clip. Alright, so did you have a chance to look it up? The difference between Felsenmeer and talus is rock that falls down from the summit. If you look around here, there is nothing for this rock to fall from. What happens is the moisture gets into the microscopic spaces of the bedrock, and then when it freezes and compresses, it causes the bedrock to separate. Then there's also frost heaving. What frost heaving does is it actually lifts these blocks up that have been cut due to the separations and ends up putting them on, well, on top of one another. Now, that's about the simple man's way of trying to explain. That's the way that I understand it.
Felsenmeer.
Felsenmeer.
It's a German word.
Yes, very good, Cheryl. Felsenmeer is German for sea of rocks. No kidding, huh? So there's the auto road on Mount Washington. We're gonna get a little peak of Washington up there. Just a little. Where's that cog? There it is. Cog's working its way down. Welcome to the summit of Mount Jefferson, 5,712 feet. Cap Ridge Trail coming up here, that 2.5 miles. It's got a lot of wow factor to it. Hey, look what happened.
We're in a cloud.
Mountain
Cloud's coming to get us.
Mountain forecast said that it was going to be clear in the morning and afternoon, and it's 10:30. Oh well.
Okay, you ready? Yep. Happy 48.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we
Take
got
another
some
one.
sun.
Yay.
I thought we were gonna have to stay here till tomorrow.
Alright, we hope you enjoyed the video. We did survive the Cap Ridge Trail, right there behind me. It's only 2.5 miles, 2,700 feet of elevation. But let me tell you what, it's a 2.5 miles you're going to remember if you do it. So until our next adventure, the end.